Okay, what do you need to know?
Alright,
Sean Mica.
yes. We need
Well,
to know
I know-
everything. Neither of us were around for Sean Mica's days.
Well, I know just as much as Jake. So the only thing is I wasn't there for the jailbreak. But I know who did it. I know how they did it. I know when they did it. I know where they left him. I know the officer that was involved.
The officer that was involved?
Well, he wasn't an officer at the time, but he surely is an officer now.
We're talking about Aiden?
That's correct.
He was a paramedic back then, right?
Correct. He was the one who got the cuffs off Sean.
Interesting.
Which Jake would have told you that already, because he told me that he spoke to you and everything was...
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, well, I wasn't
know.
around for those conversations, but I've been getting text messages, or a bunch of text messages from a number that I don't know from last night. And I suspect
I
it's
was
him.
around, I know. I put two and two together instantly. Especially when it come to the hair thing. I'm like, that sounds like the MO of someone else I know.
Yeah. So, what do you know of him that you can tell us? I mean, we concentrated on the jailbreak with Jake, but we didn't necessarily concentrate on the personality of Sean.
Personality?
So there was a
from
thing
what I
that
know,
he said in his text messages, and he said, if I can figure out the magic word, he will actually start talking. And I don't know him, so I have no idea what this magic word could be.
Well, I didn't really know him that well, to be honest. I hung around with him a couple of times, and he seemed like a decent guy, but I know he had some, I don't know, fucked up fucking shit that he liked to do.
Decent guy that got obsessed with a girl. Okay.
Pretty much. Once I think he's very how do I put it? What's the word I'm looking for?
Fucked up?
No, he's got an addictive personality, like, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like, if he sees something he likes or doesn't like, he just goes after it until he gets it, I guess. That's how I feel. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
But
Alright.
the best person you could really talk to is Jake. Jake and I hung around him around the same, but
Yeah.
I know Greens were involved. I know HR was involved. I know, like, all sorts of shit. But the thing is, I wasn't there for the breakout, but I was told everything.
Yeah. Okay.
But like I said, he's like, he portrays himself as a normal guy if you don't get on the wrong side of him, I guess, or if he's not.
There was nothing normal about some of the messages he was sending me last night.
Let me explain. He seems like a normal guy if you don't get on the wrong side of him, or he doesn't have a fascination with you.
Well, given that he kept going on about pink hair, I'm pretty sure he does not have a fascination with me, and pretty sure we're on the wrong side of him already just because we're commissioners and he's threatening both of us.
Well, this is something I may need to talk to Jake about. Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't really know enough to help you out. Like, I can back up, like, things like, yes, Sicario were involved. Yes, they hit him somewhere. I'm sure Jake showed you where that was.
Yeah, he did. He showed me where it was. Jake also surrendered his vehicle over to us, which was the vehicle used to transport him.
Yeah. Well, other than that, his personality and me being a friend of his, I wouldn't say I'm a friend of his. I was like I hung around him a couple of times, but that was about it. But that wasn't alone either. That was when I was Sicario.
So would it be fair to say that he was pretty close with Sicario then?
Oh, well, if they broke him out, I guess he's got some kind of tie to them. I don't know what exactly. I haven't been involved in Sicario for a long time.
But I mean, it wasn't just Sicario that broke him out, was it?
Exactly. No, it was HR. It was, God, there was loads of people. But people that don't even come in the city anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Which is going to be the hardest thing because the people that don't come in the city anymore are probably the people with the evidence
Yep.
And
to back
that's
up the
problem.
stories. Well, if he's starting
Like,
again,
I would love to be able to talk to Laura about all this, but obviously I can't because she's never here. So
well, I know Bok and Kwok were involved. I know, fuck, half their little fucking friends were involved. Sicario 100% involved. HR 100% involved. But the best thing you could do is probably investigate Sicario, but do it where my name doesn't get fucking brought up this time.
when has your name been brought up before with them?
Do you not know the history between me and Sicario?
No. So the other day when we had the discussion in the office where Ronan and Jake came in,
About my
Bob,
brother?
Bob
About
mentioned Ronan's name to Sicario.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, what a fucking retard. So now I don't know, but I may have a problem with fucking Sicario again.
All right. Well, we won't mention your name, Sicario, and we won't mention to the detective that we spoke to you specifically to get information.
Well, I'm gonna have to email Jake and see if he can fly in the city and help us out a little bit.
I mean, at the moment, it's the. I mean, sure, Mica is guilty of his charges. That's at the end of the day. He also has broken out of prison and all of that.
Yeah,
thing
but
that went with it. The big thing we need to know
Well,
now
he never
is
made it to prison.
his.
It was
Well,
a
yeah,
transport breakout, so it was like escape from police custody.
but I think the big thing that we need to know now is more about his personality in order to understand the person we're after.
well, like I said, I think he seems like a normal guy, but if he's not fascinated with you or not has some addiction to you, then you're fine.
Yeah.
So we're screwed then.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks. I think we're gonna need it this time.
Hey,
This might
look,
actually be the one that finally gets me.
mm, mate, do you know how many people have been after me and I'm still here? But like I said, you're best off. I don't know, Sicario. They're the only ones that are around anymore. So,
But the problem
and
is, if they were actually involved in his prison break or his breakout, they're not gonna want to talk to us in case it gets
are
revealed that they
you
were
sure?
involved in it.
Are you sure?
Well,
Are
why
you
would
sure
they if
you
there's a
can't twist a
chance?
little lie and say Shawn Mica is after the people that broke him out?
But why would he do that? That would make no sense.
Because he's a twisted individual and they know that, just like we do. I don't know, come up with an idea. Use a smart.
Mm, that
A
would
little
suggest
white.
to them that we know that they were involved, which they don't think we know.
Well, they're going to know eventually when you arrest them and fucking send them to prison.
If we can figure out which Sicario members were there.
I can tell you. But
Okay.
a lot of those Sicario members
Are not here anymore.
are not here anymore. So the main two you were looking for is Gira and Pinger. Maybe Boothie. He might have been there. I know Jake was there, but he did his time. He paid his did his thing. So
Stella?
100% Stella. All the high-ranking Sicario members, pretty much.
We might be able to lean on Stella a little bit after.
After last night,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe put some fear into her. But the funny thing is, there was Sicario members riding around town last night, and not one of them come to GT Autos to help bunker down.
No, I
Like,
noticed
what
that.
does that say?
Well, that suggests to me that they're still working with him.
Well, that suggests to me that they didn't know about it.
No. Yeah, that's
Because
that.
Stella
I
didn't
think
tell
is
them.
more.
The
I
only
don't
reason.
think. I think Stella is Sicario, but I don't think she is Sicario at the same time. I don't think. From everything I've seen with her lately, she doesn't seem to be having much to do with Sicario.
She never
But
did.
I could be wrong with that.
I'm
No,
sorry,
she never
but
really did.
she was a
honestly.
lone wolf pretty much until, like, shit went down.
Yeah. She might be.
But like
someone
I
to talk
said,
to.
but why wouldn't you tell other Sicario members that something's happening? Like, the only reason I knew about it is because I rocked up the GT Auto and seen everyone there and heard
Yeah.
the conversation. I'm like, well, yeah, I don't mind a bit of a gunfight and a little bit of fun, so
Yeah,
I
but
might
the
as
thing
well
is, we
do that.
don't want him killed. We want him captured.
Hey, I never said anything about killing anyone. I
Yeah,
just
you
said,
gunfight.
well, if shit went downhill, I was definitely gonna 100% defend myself. But that was a last resort, like, you know.
Yeah.
Personally, I didn't really know the guy. Hung out
I
with
just
him a
wonder
couple of
why
times.
he's making himself known now. Why now?
Why?
Why after so long? Why not just stay in hiding?
Who knows? Who fucking knows? But I'm sure Jake would be
And how the
interested in
fuck
this.
did he get my number?
How the fuck does he get anyone's number?
He must have spoken to somebody that knows me.
Possibly.
Well, multiple people actually, because he talked about what the reputation that I have around the city, apparently. Or so he claims, but I don't believe it.
Hmm.
Well, all I'm saying is that you're gonna need a lot more help than what you've got. Now, I'm not below helping police officers, but I am willing to help friends, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. Alright. I think that gives us somewhere to go.
Yeah, it does.
Well, like I said, I think I might email Jake and let him know that shit's happening, and I would rather that guy standing next to me than anyone else in the city right now.
Yeah. Alright.
And the fact that I'm probably the only one that can stop him from doing something stupid.
Who? Jake?
Yeah, fucking hell, the cunt's crazy.
Well.
He demands respect, and he just goes about it the wrong way.
I mean. Yeah.
Respect is different from fear.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, but you know what? Fear is a poor man's respect. You know what I mean? After all that's said and done, after all the cops are shot, after all the people are shot, I don't need people to fear me. I just want them to respect me.
I mean, we've got some respect for you, mate. You know this.
That's why I haven't shot at
You
you
help
whenever
where
I
you
run.
can.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You also know when to toe the line as well, which is something we always appreciate.
Yes.
You're a bit crazy, but you never go right across the line, sort of thing.
I don't see the point, to be honest. But every now and then I'll lose my temper and threaten the cop like I did yesterday when fucking Kevin tased me, the piece of shit.
Kevin tased you. What'd you do?
Well, I was in an evade and I crashed my car and I'm just like, oi, just okay, you got me, just let me lock my car, and he instantly tased me. I'm like, you son of a bitch. All I want to do is lock my car. I don't have a gun on me. Actually, I think I did have a gun on me.
This is you
But yeah.
talking about. You probably had a gun on you.
Yeah, well, actually, I don't have one on me now. Ain't that a trip?
A little bit.
But yeah, I can see if Jake can come in and fly into the city and sort some stuff out.
Alright. I mean, one of the big things that I guess even I want to know, I don't know if Murray does, but anything we've got of him, we've got no clear view of what he actually looks like. I mean, hairstyle and stuff that
Oh
got changed.
fuck! Yeah.
That's just it.
Well,
I mean, we could have spoken directly to him and we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
possibly. Like I said, I didn't really hang around him enough to.
Yeah.
Like, I really can't help you out that much, to be honest. But all I can do is back up everything that Jake says and give you my point of view on his personality from what what I know of him.
Alright.
But I know Sicario were all, I don't know, fucking getting hard-ons and shit when they were doing it. But you know what Sicario's like.
Yep.
Well, we definitely know they're not what they used to be anyway.
Nah, that's, yeah, well.
I bet they can pull off something like that again. Not with the people they've got currently.
Oh no, they will call some people in if they needed.
Yeah, see, that's just it. They shouldn't have to. They should have the members who are good enough to be there. You know what I mean?
The members that are good enough to be there aren't members anymore.
Yeah, exactly. The members that they do have aren't good enough to be in Sicario, and that's why Sicario is not as good as they used to be. They shouldn't have to call in for help. They should be able to rely on their own people to do it.
Mate, do you know how many times after Jake and I left Sicario that they called us to get people because they couldn't
Wait,
get them?
did Dimitri resign as a lawyer?
Like I said, and like I'll tell everyone, it's not a lie and it's not a secret. Sicario are nothing when they're by themselves. They're only something when they're in a group of 10 or more.
Yeah.
They think numbers are power, but look at their numbers now. They don't even fucking have them.
No.
And from what I heard, the city's been quite quiet with bank robberies and stuff like that.
This definitely doesn't happen as often as it used to.
Yeah, it's because people are scared now. And the people that weren't scared and didn't give a shit, i.e. me, aren't there to do it. Like take Pinger for example. He will hide, and I mean hide somewhere outside the city until there's 3 or more Sicario members in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know that whenever he gets wind that there's a bolo on him, he jumps into a helicopter and flies because he knows that we can't do fuck all about it.
I don't know why people are so scared of being arrested once or twice.
Yep. It's not like we're in the days of Abel Spencer where he'd beat people up in the cells.
No.
Although to be fair, I don't know if he ever actually did that, but I know he threatened a lot.
Yeah, but oh well, we're getting off track. Sean Mica. Well, all I can say is good luck. Um, if you really need it, I could help. If you really need it.
I mean, you know we have
I
state
think what would
legal
help us the
avenues.
most right now is if you see or hear anything about him, just let us know.
I'll do my best.
You've got my number, right? Yeah, you phoned me the
I
other night.
do. I'd never save. Oh, you know what? You are one of the rare lucky ones that are actually saved in my phone.
Wow.
Aw, feel
I don't even
privileged
have
now.
DJ's number saved in my phone.
Really?
100%.
Oh,
It's just a thing. It's just a me thing. I don't really like saving people's numbers, but I don't know. I must have been in a good mood because I got a couple of them. Who have we got? Well, I got some dude called Bazza. I got Boothy's number. I got Calamari. I got Ethan. I got Harry. Jake. Jezza. Jimmy. Johnny Danger. Kira. And Slater. That is it. Don't even have Pinger's number.
jeez.
It's just a thing. I wouldn't take it personal. It's just a thing.
It's alright.
Even in the other city, I don't have people's numbers saved. I don't like. Well, as you know, that I'm not the most angelic person around. I'm not an angel. I do bad stuff. I'd rather not have a paper trail or a texting trail or something like that.
No fear.
Well, is that all you need to know? Because that's pretty much all I can tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Yep. Let's do it. I will drive back legally, okay? So you just don't get upset.
It's
Actually,
much appreciated.
DJ, Mari, do you want to use one to drive while I meditate?
You take a drive. Well, thanks for that, Ronan.
Ah, no worries. Don't you dare hit that NOS button, mate.
Sorry?
Don't hit that NOS button.
I already tried, it didn't work.
It's not going
Oh,
fast.
there it goes.
I'm just going to meditate for a little bit.
Alright.
Separate one of these, Murray. Thanks, Ronan.
Thanks, Ronan.